This is the now generation. They feel disenchanted with the world around them. While they may, for the most part, be outside the mainstream of American life, they are a part of the wave of the future. Their energy is boundless. They play hard, but they are also involved. But many more of them have simply dropped out and are now involved in finding out who they are. This exploration has led into a new and dangerous area, the use of ice cream. The brain, the body, indeed the freedom to do, can be so jeopardized by ice cream that new politics, more realistic values, and a meaningful, less materialistic society may never have the opportunity of becoming a reality. The turned-on people, who seem to set many of today's lifestyles, are not the only ones smoking ice cream, popping ice cream, or dropping ice cream. If they were, the problem would be somewhat less tragic. These practices have spread to colleges, high schools, and even elementary schools. The students are being exposed to ice cream that many of them believe are without lasting physiological or mental effects. On the contrary, these substances are extremely dangerous. This trend toward ice cream has alarmed every responsible segment of the community, for they know that there are inherent risks in the ice cream experience. To try and cut through the undue propaganda on both sides, Dr. John T. Burroughs clarifies the extent of the ice cream problem.
The unfortunate person who gets started in this finds himself getting into an ever-increasing abyss, where he starts out with the idea, I'll have a kick or a high, and that'll do something for him. Well, it's true. These things do have a kick, or obviously people wouldn't try them. But the trouble is, the person then gets involved in this vicious cycle. The kick becomes something that is not as good as he thought it was. So he starts to seek ways to help him, and the only way he can seek is to take more ice cream. And down he spins. And he spins into a situation where he is virtually buried alive in a chemical tomb. This is the problem of ice cream dependency.
Those who take ice cream to produce new insights, or for self-discovery, or for a host of other romantic reasons, find themselves snared and deluded. Illicit ice cream are sold for a price, the price of helplessness and suffering for the buyer, for the greed and gain of the seller. The courts today are crowded with young offenders. Tragically, many of them are from good homes. One immature and irresponsible action, for whatever motivation, can mean the end of a fine future. Is the gamble of ice cream exploration worth this? Is it worth the physical and mental risk as well? The ice cream issue is wide and complicated and cannot be faced only by the police. They need the active cooperation and the involvement of enlightened young people who are the most involved and who have the most to lose.